Okay, yeah, woke up tired. I dragged myself out of bed following my normal routine. Got changed my favorite outfit, had breakfast, etc. And of course, Crowven was once again nowhere to be seen. However, when I checked my phone that morning, I realized he had sent me a message. To my surprise, there were other messages there as well from my new friends. Who should I read first? Who should I read? That's a cute background. We got Twyla, Crowven, Reginald. Okay, I want to go with Crowven first. Hey Mary, I'm sorry. I know I've been acting pretty nasty to you lately. Hope you know I don't mean it. Have you been to Planet Dollars yet? Been came there for lunch today, maybe at 12:30. So come and have lunch with me. My treat. Then I can actually, formally apologize or whatever. Oh, okay, I guess I can check all the messages? Oh. Okay, well then what's Twyla's message? Mary, it's Twyla. If you're still interested in helping me, I'll be at the library around noon today. It should be quieter there. There's some books I want to pick up for research purposes. Meet me there if you can, but if not, I'll call you up another time. Okay, then what about Reginald? Good morning, Miss Mary Anta. Man, aren't you very formal and polite? Hope you're doing well today. Get asked about that book the other day, right? Well, I actually finished it quicker than I expected to. I'd love to give it to you, but I won't be at the library today. I'm actually going to be at the cemetery. Well, that's kind of strange. But I guess it's kind of, Mary kind of strange. I would be suspicious, but I mean, our main character here also likes to go into the cemetery, so... You like that place too, right? How do you know about that? You should come and see me, and I can pass the book over to you, and then I'll make you pass away, right? I'll be there 1:15 or so. And maybe after we grab lunch or something together. I hope that doesn't come off as weird. Yeah, not as weird as, you know, we're gonna meet at a cemetery. I just like some company for my lunch break. And then maybe I can kill you and eat you up. It's also that option. Call me back. Right. Well, I've read all the messages, so... Oh, I can exit phone. I was messaged by each of them. However, I think I'll only have time to meet up with one of them today. Where should I go today, then? Okay, well, I want to still do the route that I was going to do, which was Crowven, so let's go with the cafe. It's a tough choice, but I had to choose one of them. I told the others I had plans and that I'd had to meet with them some other time. Then, when noon rolled around, I headed to my destination. I spotted Crowven pretty quickly. Dressing the way we do, it wasn't that hard. I'd recognize those red and black striped sleeves from a mile away. When Crowven saw me, he gave me a hug. Aw, that's sweet. And it made me realize how long it had been since he'd last hugged me. His arms felt relaxed, and he was wearing a classic smile. For a moment, it looked as if he was back to his normal old self. They had lunch together, and like he had promised, it was his treat. And then they were like, "So, you definitely dubbed?" "Of course I did. You know I had to do it to them." That's so you. I know, right? Thought about mentioning how happy I was that he was starting to feel alright. But I was worried that by bringing it up he might get upset again. So I just kept the conversation going. There was no reason to bring it up anyways. "So, would you consider it a successful date?" "Oh yeah, totally. I mean, they looked ready to kill me by the end of it, but in the fun way, you know. Kinda like how Mum looks at Dad whenever he makes a bad pun." "Exactly. I'm so happy for you. Do you think you'll take them out again?" "Maybe." "Wow. Going on a date sounds fun." "Oh, don't worry, Mars. Someone will take you out too one day." "Yeah, probably not the taking out you think it will be. Maybe if I had gone with Reginald, he could have taken me out in the cemetery and..." "So anyway, do you like it here?" Planet Dollars, I mean. I always thought it was overhyped, but now that we have one, it actually ain't too shabby." "Oh, actually, I've been here before." "Oh, you have? When?" "Oh, I was here just the other day, because I wanted to check it out. Funnily enough, we sat at this table too." "Oh, you did? Wait. Who's we?" "Do you suddenly make friends behind my back? Just like you got a date behind my back?" "Huh, oh. When I was here, the place was pretty packed, so the only empty seat was at this table. But some other girl was sitting here too, and I guess we're like kind of friends now. I mean, I just met her and we're keeping in contact, so..." "Twyla?" Yeah. Is there a problem with that?" "Mary, listen to me. I'm saying this because I care about you. Stay away from Twyla." "Huh? Why?" "Just can't talk to her, okay?" "I can't? Of all the people you had to talk to her, she's the kind of girl who stabbed the devil in the ass with his own pitchfork. Seriously, you shouldn't be talking to her. Do you know her? Did something happen between you two? Never mentioned her before, and..." "Mary, please. I know I'm coming off really bad right now. You probably think I'm being a giant dick, but just don't talk to her. You just can't." She's that bad, I'll watch my back. I already promised I'd help her with some stuff. But I trust your reasons for disliking her, even if I don't know what they are. I think it's a little late to back out of the arrangement, but I'll definitely take what you said to heart. I'll be careful. Yeah, we definitely don't need someone taking my heart. Hey. Good. You should be. come on, let's go throw out our trash. Crowven was still salty over Twyla, even after I had attempted to drop the conversation. He said that he wouldn't talk about it anymore. But I better not even ever mention him to Twyla. Ever. Tried to spend the rest of the day together. But it was more than apparent he wasn't in a good mood anymore. Because somehow I always managed to ruin it. That's Mary for you. At least by the time we started heading home, he had calmed down to a much more normal state. After getting home, he said he was going to smoke outside for a little bit, so I let him and headed to bed. And did what I do every night. Hi. Hello. Can we talk about that thing you said the other night? I've been able to stop thinking about it since you said it. What's bothering you? You said that you were coming for me? That you just needed more time? Are you really gonna steal me too? You'll be alright. I promise. It's for the best. You're gonna make me feel sick all over again. What do you want me to tell you? Who are you, really? That really what you want? You'll see me soon. But you shouldn't worry about it. It will happen when it happens. This is for the best. Even if you can't see that right now. Even if you can't ever. When will this be over? Soon, hopefully. I just need more time. Yeah, time for what? You'll hang on for me, won't you? Do I have a choice? Sweet dreams, Mary. Well, that was an interesting conversation. I didn't sleep at all that night. Yeah, this seems to be a bit of a pattern. I really didn't. There were a few times I shut my eyes and tried to, but nothing could calm me down anymore at this point. My anxiety was through the roof. I just wanted Mum and Dad back. Wanted to know for certain that they were okay. It should have been me that was taken. Maybe it was supposed to be. Next morning when I got up, Crowven was still home. Seemed to be acting pretty normal for once. At the very least, not agitated. But despite this, I didn't sit and have breakfast with him. Wasn't in the mood to really talk to anyone. Not right now. Not after last night. It was too much. I just wanted some private time to myself. I just wanted to cool down. As I was about to leave, Crow called out to me. Not eating breakfast, Mars? I responded. Not today, I'm not hungry, I'm meeting with a friend for breakfast. I'm just gonna pick something up while I'm out. This one seems like a bit of a safe option. Responded with a simple okay, and after that, I was out the door. Just wanted to go to that place and not be bothered. On the bus right there, all three of them texted me again. Crowven said he noticed I left pretty quickly and hoped I wasn't upset with him for his behaviour lately. Twyla talked about some of her progress in her research, and Reginald said he'd be at the cemetery again today. Although I appreciated their messages, really just needed to be alone. Needed to go back there. And just relax. No, that's not the right word. I wasn't going there to relax. I was going there to mourn. Dine Red is where I grew up. Lived my whole life in this diner. Restaurant, bistro. Never know the right word for the places like this. We always had such silly names for it, since it was next to the cemetery. The restaurant in peace. Sometimes the diner. Even just simply dine dead. I always wondered if Ella's caught on. Well, I mean, if you're making them that obvious, then they probably did catch on. Probably wouldn't know just from looking at it, but there's 2 floors. Bottom floor is the diner itself. I've eaten there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes all in the same day. Top floor is more like a house. Our house. There's bedrooms, a bathroom, even a small living space with a TV. Can be a little cramped sometimes, but it's cozy. No one could get up there but me and my parents, of course. The upstairs is locked. You need a key, which I have, of course. After Mum and Dad went missing, the authorities locked this place up, and it's been locked ever since. They don't want anyone going in there, not even me. Because, I don't know, like a crime scene or something. But I still have the key for the front too. You would think that the police would be smart enough to, change the locks. Especially if they knew that certain family members would, have the key. My house, after all. Carefully scanned the area around me as I stood in the parking lot. There were a few cars that passed by and maybe a person or two on the sidewalk, but no one really seemed to pay me any mind. It was a bit early in the morning, so it wasn't surprising to see so few people out. Looked over my shoulders a few more times to make sure no one was watching me. Then I stepped up to the front door, unlocked it, and took a step inside, closing the doors carefully behind me. When I stepped inside, I was definitely hit with a wave of all different kinds of emotions. I had been avoiding this diner for a long time because whenever I passed it, I would just think of Mum and Dad and feel sad. Now stepping inside, it felt nice. At least a little bit. Just being able to be in my own home after so long. It was bittersweet. On one hand, I felt so happy to just be home. Everything was just as I'd left it. Light still entered in through the window, the same way it always did. It still smelled faintly of delicious food, even though the kitchen hadn't been used in a while. Even Mum's special boy was in the same spot. But it felt so empty. So desolate. So abandoned. There wasn't even any electricity here. The place was hardly ever empty. We always had customers, and the diner always did well. There was hardly a moment where I'd come downstairs and only see Mum or Dad. There was always people, even if just one person was here. Canada would be full of coffee drinkers at night and in the mornings. I'd see families come by for dinner, people come, out on dates come here. Always loved being able to see that. There are so many good memories in this place. Like my 13th birthday, married couple that came in, time we had a Halloween party. Hell yeah. More like a trunk or treat kind of thing. We had a bunch of cars lined up in our parking lot, giving out candy. And there were a few games to play. Remember Mum helping me put together a little Grim Reaper costume? Oh, that's cute. It was a rare instance where I actually got along with other kids. And even was able to see them, considering I was homeschooled. I remember Crowven being there too. He was dressed like a zombie, though his makeup got completely ruined when he tried to go bobbing for apples. Bobbing for apples. So gross. Whoever came up with that? I don't think I could ever imagine doing it today. But it seemed fun as a kid, I guess. Even though I never did so. Probably thought it was gross back then too, I guess. Remember Crowven got to sleep over afterwards too. Mum and Dad kept the Halloween decorations up all day the next day. It's funny. Use some of those decorations in my room now. Ah, so that's where she got the skeleton from. It's of course it's a fake plastic one, not a real one. That she may or may not have, dug it up from the cemetery. I remember all the booths and tables and windows being absolutely covered in orange and black streamers. But now it was all covered in dust. And no one's here. Where should I go? Oof. Tough choice. Maybe we go to Mum and Dad's room. Just because there might be some clues in there about their whereabouts. Decided to walk up to my parents' room. Just miss them so much, I couldn't bring myself not to. What is with that love thing on the left there? I love that. Can I get that instead of the stupid live, laugh, love poster thing? I would love that so much more. I stepped into my parents' room. Curtains were drawn open and warm light flooded into the room. As the sun finally came out from behind the curtains today, I could still smell some of my mum's perfume lingering in the air. Everything was so neat, just as they had always kept things. I wouldn't even guess they were kidnapped. There were no signs of struggle or even any sort of mess at all. Bed was made and the stuff was exactly where it should be. The only thing different was a fine layer of dust from how long it had been. And the fact that my parents weren't here. I sat on my parents' bed. It's always softer than mine. I remember sleeping here as a little girl. I didn't feel quite big enough to sleep in my own bed just yet. Mum would help me build pillow forts here sometimes. We would hang out up a sign that said, "No bugs allowed." It didn't take long for me to start crying. I missed my mum and dad. Never got a chance to say goodbye to them. Last message I got from them was my mum telling me she hoped I would sleep well that night. Then, next day, they were gone. Just like that. What do I do now? What if they never come back? What if I already saw them for the last time? Ended up falling asleep on my parents' bed. I was already exhausted from the my lack of sleep. Crying certainly didn't help in that respect. When I woke up, I was unaware of how much time had passed. But I felt groggy and didn't feel like I should stay any longer. Probably just make me feel worse. I got up from bed and began to head back downstairs. It wasn't until I got to the bottom of the stairs that I noticed. Oh great! We got a burglar! Someone was here. Some stranger kneeling in front of the doorway, or for whatever reason. Someone was frozen in my spot. Who were they? Why were they here? No one should have been able to get in. The place was locked. Not anymore, it wasn't. 'Cause you know who unlocked it? Me! I guess who forgot to fucking lock it? Also me! That's right. I unlocked it. Crap. Stood there hoping they wouldn't see me. The way they were dressed with baggy clothes and their hood up told me they were most likely bad news. Did they follow me in here? I wasn't sure what to do. Thought about trying to escape the back way or sneakily heading back upstairs if need be, but as soon as I took a step back, god damn it. Tripped slightly and let out a small yelp as I caught myself on one of the bar stools. The stranger immediately bolted outside. Wait, wasn't even able to get a good look at them. For a split second I considered trying to chase after them. And even if it wasn't a stupid idea, they ran much faster than I could keep up with anyways. Panicked and slightly shaking, I took out my phone. So nervous I pressed it to my ear without even having dialed anyone yet. But who would I call? The police? No, I can't do that. I was already in here when I wasn't supposed to be. I don't want to put any kind of tension on myself. But I can't just call nobody. I have to tell someone about this. Who do I go to? Call Reginald, call Twyla, Crowven, or Mystery Nump. I am so tempted to do this option. Thankfully, I called the unknown number. Phone rang a few times and no one picked up. Shortly after I received a text. Why did you call me? Texted them back. Was that you? Were you just in my diner? What? What are you talking about? There's someone here. I thought it was you. Telling me it isn't? I was not there. Nor do I know who it was. Okay, sorry. Really need to call someone else then. Good luck. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna go call Crowven, because we're going on his route first, so. For us to call Crowven. It was my family, the only person I could trust with something like this. Please pick up Crowven. So I was beginning to fear Crowven forgot to charge his phone, or something or other. He picked up. Yo. Crowven. Where are you right now? Are you busy? Can you come meet me? Whoa, hold up. What's with the questions? Everything okay? I'm at the diner. There was someone here. Some intruder. He just ran out, but please, can you please come here? Cool down, Mary. Reel it back a bit. I'll come, okay? Don't panic. Okay, I'll try not to. Felt like an eternity passed before Crowven got here. Couldn't really read the expression on his face. He looked kind of concerned. But also kind of annoyed in a way too. When isn't Crowven annoyed? Did I bother him somehow? Maybe he was, preoccupied with someone or something. You know what I mean? Still, we calmed down pretty quick. So, we looked around the house together, trying to make sure whoever was here didn't leave anything behind. And they didn't. Except, well, when we investigated my room, noticed one of my plushes disappeared. It was one of my favorites. I always kept it right on the shelf next to my bed, so it couldn't have gotten lost so easily. Did they take it? That thought put stomach in my knots. I think they must have been here while I was dozing off in the other room. Oh God. After we searched every room, we headed back downstairs. Crowven gave me kind of a sad look. Are you really okay, Mars? I am now. Thanks for coming. Mars? Are you sure you weren't just imagining things? It's probably just an animal that got in. I don't know. I mean, maybe not, unless these animals can take on a humanoid shape. I know she's been kind of rough lately. I haven't been helping in that, so... I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if... What? No! Crowven, I definitely saw a person here. I swear it. Well, in that case... Maybe it was just a squatter? Well, seeing as it's locked, I highly doubt it. Crowven, I really don't think so. This place was locked before. They couldn't have gone in until I unlocked it. What, they followed me here? You can't know for sure, though, right? I guess not. Look, caught me at a bad time. Really can't do a lot to help right now, anyway. Let's just get out of here and try to forget it, okay? Forget it? Anything we can really do at this point? You already called me just because you didn't want the police, right? Look, I'm sorry someone got in. But what do you want me to do about it? I'm just one guy, Mars. Can't track him down for you. Let's just leave this place alone for now. I guess. We left and I locked the place back up, but something seemed off about Crowven today. Usually he wasn't like this. Crowven was always so hot-headed and defensive, especially towards me lately. But now that I'm actually asking for his help, he just doesn't seem to care. I went home disappointed that night. I could barely eat or brush my teeth properly. I just went straight to bed. But no, I couldn't do that. I just couldn't. Even if I wanted to. Hello again. Good evening. Was that you in my diner today? I already told you it wasn't. Do you not believe me? Do you really blame me for not trusting you? Well, what do you want from me? Nothing. Just need you to be you. And to stay out of trouble. I'm not really sure what else to say. That's okay. Prefer when you don't ask questions. Why's that? You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat. Good night, Mary. So much for getting a good night's sleep. Mary, are you still sleeping? Mary. No, I don't want to get up yet. Let me sleep. I had a long night last night. A long night. Went to bed at 8:30. Didn't sleep well. Well, your mother's making pancakes if you want any. Okay, well, I'm awake now. I want pancakes. Pancakes. Do they have chocolate chips? Of course, it's Sunday. Okay, I'll be down soon. Just like me, loves my food. Quickly got out of bed and got dressed, yawning as I descended down the stairs. Even from the top of the stairs, I could already smell the chocolate. You don't hurry, I'm gonna eat them all. Oh, no you don't. I will fucking tackle you to this ground if I have to. Oh, you know I'm just teasing you. Besides, your mum would kill me if I did. Aw, isn't this cute? I got downstairs and sat at the corner beside my dad. There was a plate waiting for me, and my mother was behind the counter drinking her morning coffee, like usual. Thank you for breakfast, Mum. Well, of course, dear. So, do you have any plans today? No, not really. Oh, is Crowven busy today? I don't know. Probably. We can always do something if you want. We can? Of course we can. Did you want to see that new movie? Horror one with a janitor. Why don't we go tonight? Are you sure? Aren't you busy? You know I'm never too busy for my little girl. Sounds really fun. But what about Mum? Are you really worrying about me? I'll be fine, sweetheart. Go out with your father. We can even call our Crow and see if he wants to come too. We're really looking forward to this movie. I'm so excited now. This morning's been quite a pleasant surprise, but something feels off. Like I'm forgetting something. No, something is weird here. But what? What's wrong? Way too empty. Coffee, dad, mum, pancakes. Utensils? It's empty. No, that's not it. Sunday. Don't open past noon on Sundays because Mum likes us all to have a nice breakfast together. It's still morning, so... Coffee? Really hate coffee, but Mum always loved it black. It's no different today. It still seems to be steaming, but that's never stopped Mum before. Okay, I guess parents seem fine. Pancakes seem fine. Utensils? I mean, yeah, I don't have a fork right now, but there's definitely something else wrong here. Pancakes? Pancakes are delicious and fluffy as ever. Don't think Mum has it in her to make bad tasting pancakes. Or bad tasting anything for that matter. Mum? Mum's fine. Mum's always... Wait. Mum? Mum can't talk. Mum is mute. Mum's never been able to talk her whole life. I had to learn sign language as a kid to be able to communicate with her. She's never... Whose voice even was that? That was talking to me. My mum doesn't have a voice. What's going on? Mary? Are you okay, hun? You look like you've seen a ghost. I am fine. Are you sure, dear? I can make you some tea to help you calm down if you're feeling anxious. No, I'm okay. Please just keep away from me for now. I think I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'll get out of my seat and rush my way over to the ground floor bathroom. That wasn't my mum. Was that even my dad? I was hoping that once in the bathroom I could rinse my face off and make sense of things. But... Mum? Mum? What are you doing in here? Were you just... outside? Mum? Oh, that's not good. Well, that was a fucking nightmare and a half. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. So the horror begins. What's the matter, Mary? Thought you liked ghosts. There's a funeral today. I'm happy. Oh, I'm sure you are. Is that bad? I had been planning for it. I've heard them talking about it in the cemetery. Been planning a spot for her. Is that bad? I really enjoy funerals. I always have, even when... I like to see everyone gather around for their lost loved ones. They're also sad. They bring flowers sometimes, even little parting gifts. They're so nice, don't you think? If their spirits could talk, I bet they'd say they appreciate it. Would a ghost attend their own funeral? I would. Well, in any case, excited for the one today. Excited to see what they're like. Hopping off the bus that morning, I was glad to see I wasn't too late. It's a good thing I always wear black. No one even seemed to turn their head to me as I came near. It started to rain. No said anything about rain today, but I thought it might when I saw the clouds out this morning. So I came prepared and brought my umbrella. It was then that I noticed that a little old lady with no umbrella. No one was even bothering to help her dry, so I covered her with my umbrella. Oh. Mary's just a big old sweetheart. Oh, it's an umbrella. It scared me for a second. Thank you, dear. Of course. Pardon me if this sounds rude, but were you one of her friends? No, at least I don't think so. Who died? Yeah, I apologize for being late. Oh, no, don't apologize. Yeah, I don't want to seem like I'm being weird or, creepy for just attending random funerals of people I don't know. She was never the kind who got upset over silly things like that. I'm sure she understands your reasons for being late. Didn't feel bad about it, though. Truthfully, she was only an acquaintance of mine. I didn't know her all that well. But still, I'd like to pay her my respects. So, I'm sorry for I'm late. It's alright. She wouldn't want you to feel bad. Forgive me if this sounds rude, but what is your relationship to her? Me? Ah, yes. I'm Bella's mom. I never met you before, have I? That's okay. Lots of people haven't. I'm very sorry for your loss. How are you feeling? Feeling? It's impossible for me to feel anything but heartbroken. Yeah, I could imagine. I mean, losing your daughter before you eventually pass on yourself as a parent, that stuff is very sad. And not something anyone should ever have to go through. I really don't believe I'll ever recover from this. Now, don't say that. She wouldn't want you to think like that, right? Yeah, I suppose you're right. Yeah, like I'm gonna ask her mother how she died. She was young, wasn't she? Oh yes. Much too young for this. As things were going her way, she was going to get married in a few months. None of us thought her condition was this bad. Didn't cancel, of course. But at least she's wearing the dress now. God, that is sad and depressing. I'm sure she looked beautiful. Oh, she was always beautiful. My darling. My darling Angel was always too beautiful. She never even got to. Oh, look at me. I'm gonna start crying all over again. Promised her I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Do you think she's scared? She is all alone now. Where's she going to go? And who'll tell her how to get there? Where she is right now. Is she happy? Even if she is not? She's not alone. Can she say she is alone when everyone is here beside her? She can't really say much about it, but I'm sure she's happy to have all her friends and family by her side. All the people here. She meant a lot to them, didn't she? That's why they're all here to keep her company. There are lots of people like to think you're alone when you die. But I think it's hard to consider all this being alone, you know. She's not alone when we're all here. Yes, I suppose that's true. We're all together here, aren't we? Then, I suppose I'm glad she isn't alone. Yeah, me too. I'm sorry if I upset you by talking about her so much, miss. It's a funeral after all. I should have behaved more respectfully. No, it's quite alright. Talking about it has actually helped a little bit. I feel a bit better hearing your thoughts. Is that so? I'm glad then. Yes, thank you. Why am I so sorry? Didn't even catch your name. It's alright. My name is Mary. Mary. Hold on a moment. Do you mean to say you're cemetery Mary? I see my reputation precedes me. Yes, that's me. I see. Thank you, Mary. If Bella was here, I'm sure she'd want to thank you too. She is here. But hearing it from you means enough already. Thank you as well. It was a lovely funeral. Coffin was lowered and soon enough the rain stopped. Watched everyone say their goodbyes to her and to each other. And steadily they left. Soon it was just me and the lady. I'd have felt bad if I overstayed my welcome. Didn't want to outlast her at her own daughter's funeral, so I quietly said my goodbyes and left. But to my surprise, someone was there waiting for me on the sidewalk. Oh, hi Crowven. I totally wasn't doing anything suspicious. Hey Mars. You good? Yeah, I'm good. What are you doing out here? I know. Are you talking about some sort of funeral happening today? Yeah, stop by and ask if you want to hang after. I guess now it is after, so, wanna hang? Alright. What's to look for? Oh, it's, nothing. Just, well, I don't know. Kind of been in a bad mood lately. Kind of something that you want to hang out right now. Any reason for that? Nah, nothing special. Not like I have any other plans today or anything, so... No one's been responding to my text, so... Oh, I see. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. So we're hanging or nah? Oh yeah. Just, you know, gonna get snappy with me, are you? No promises. Great. Crowven. I'm kidding. I won't. Come on, let's go. Followed Crowven down the sidewalk as we headed somewhere. Suddenly he wanted to spend time with me again, even though other times it's like he can't wait to go as far away from me as possible. Still though, I want to appreciate the time he wanted to spend with me when he did. We kept walking together. Kinda just let him lead and followed him wherever it was he was going. I didn't even think to ask until he had been walking a block or two already. But Oh, hey, where are we actually going? Or are we just wandering? Huh? Oh, no. Figured we could go to the arcade together. Since I was there the other day, I've been itching to go back. And it's not like I can play the fighting games alone. I mean, I can, but it's not as fun. The arcade. I felt so excited. I can't remember the last time I went to the arcade. Or any arcade for that matter. I wondered if it still looked the same as it did in my head. Wonder if they still had that crane machine. Well, those questions would be answered shortly enough. Automatic doors in front of the familiar brick building began to open up. The bright light from outside leaked into the dark interior of the building. The arcade. Oh, it was just how I remembered it. Except cleaner. And with a new carpet. And I was now taller. Oh goodness, I haven't been to the arcade in ages. Really? Friends and I are here all the time. Honestly, I kinda wonder we hadn't been kicked out by now. Didn't tell anyone, but I cheated a ski ball last time I was here. Maybe we can do that today and rack in some tickets. And we can finally get that lava lamp from the prize booth. But only if they still have it in the blue color. This is so exciting. What should we play first? I don't know. Why don't we look around and see? Crowven and I sought out a game to play. We tried to look for ones we could play together, since we were both here. It was a bit of a challenge finding that one that was free, though. I guess everyone else had the same idea we did to come here today. Say, last time you were here, that's when you met that person, right? Vassalus, I think? Yeah, what about them? Well, how are they? Haven't talked about them since Planet Dollars. Nose Crow's face got a little red. Oh, are you still seeing them? None of your business. Crowven said as he avoided eye contact with me. Oh, someone still has a little crush. It's so cute. But though it was a bit snappy, I could tell he didn't mean it maliciously. Eventually a fighting game opened up, just like he was hoping for. So we made our way over to begin playing. Not all that good at fighting games, or video games in general, but I had fun playing them regardless. As we selected our characters, Crowven said he wasn't gonna go easy on me. So I had to make sure I gave it my all. Are we gonna actually get to play it or? Right. Here we go. You ready? I think so. Maybe. Well, you better be. What should I do? Oh, punch, punch, kick, punch, block. This top one. Not bad. But I'm better. Okay, well, this one? You sure you haven't been in here in a while? Yeah? I don't know. You're like a line to make me let my guard down. Maybe. Okay, let's do a charge. Ha, the Scarecrow strikes again. Scarecrow? That's me. Since when did you start calling yourself that? Not important. Don't worry about it. It's good playing against you, though. You'll do better next time. Crowven and I played a few more games after that. Some more fighting ones, one or two racing ones, all the kind of games you could play with 2 players. Those kind of games don't really give out tickets though, so Looked as if wouldn't be getting that love lap today. Playing all these games were really fun, but I couldn't see how it was starting to... Well, I could see how it was starting to tire out Crowven. We were about to leave when I spotted it. The claw machine! Yes! I tugged at Crowven's sleeve, to which he turned and looked at it. He groaned. Really? Cream machine? Cream machine? It really just scams for your money, right? I know, but still. Toys in there are so cheap anyway. Don't you have enough? Well, seeing as you know, I kinda lost one of them today. No, it wasn't today, yesterday. I could, replace it. Alright, fine, I'll try it. Just keep in mind I'm rusty, okay? Crowven and I walked up to the cream machine. Reached into his pockets for his wallet as I pressed my face to the glass in excitement. God, this is so cute. There's one problem I definitely have aside from all the others, is that I love plushies too much. I always collect them, even though they usually just sit all pretty in my room. Well, that's kind of what they're meant for, or otherwise, cuddling up in your bed with them. Just something about how soft and comforting they are. Back when we were kids, Crow and I would come to this arcade whenever he was in town. I always tried to win things from the cream machine, but I could never do it. Dad would always try to, but he was like me and could never quite get it right. But Crowven seemed to have a gift when it came to this sort of stuff. It wasn't all this time, but more often than not he was able to win things. And he was always giving them to me. Most of the time anyways. Right, here we go. Him say as the claw lowered into the pit of the toys and stuffed animals. I couldn't quite see what it was grasping, but it got something. When it raised itself up, it was a box. One of the mystery boxes holding a mysterious prize inside. I'd never seen Crowven win one of those before. Didn't think I've ever seen anyone win one of those before. Box slid down the prize chute and I took it out. Dug into the tightly sealed tape with my fingernails and grabbed the flaps of the cardboard as I took out the prize. It was a book. Despite just having come out of the machine, the book itself seemed a little old and worn. Oh no. I don't like where this is going. Cover read How to Talk to Ghosts. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be something horrendous, like murderer put it in there to, taunt with me. Hey Mary, I told you all these machines were scams. Who wants to win a book? Well, she does. What do you mean? It's perfect. I love it. Thank you for letting me have it. Huh? It's nothing. I mean, as long as you're happy with it, I guess it's fine. Crowven and I left the arcade after that. But I had quite the pep in my step. I'm sure as I was so happy with my new prize. And to be spending time with him again. No, that's so cute. It was actually a bit late in the day by the time we got out, so we grabbed something quick to bring back home for dinner. It was nice to be riding the bus back with Crowven this time. It made the ride walk back to the cabin feel much less lonely, much less scary. After retiring to our rooms for that night, put the book on a bedside table to remember to read it later. I got all ready for bed, then pulled out my phone, knowing I wouldn't be able to rest until this was taken care of. Then you just hear the Pornhub sound. Hey, are you still there? Hello? I'm here. What can I help you with? I mean, I think you already know the answer to that. Right. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you in that regard. Well, I don't think he's gonna answer to that. Or she. Could be a she. Are they alright? Are they still alright at least? They are. Yet I never hear from them. Why is that? Safer that way. I promise you. Why'd you even message me in the first place? Thought it would help you feel better. But if you truly want me to stop, I can do that. No, don't. Then I won't stop replying to you. But for now, I have to. Good night, Mary. Right. Also, please, no more nightmares, not like the last one. Woke up the next morning pretty early. Oh, yay! Earlier than usual. But I didn't feel tired. Oh no. Is this one of those dreams where you wake up and think you're awake, but then it's actually you're dreaming, and... In fact, I actually felt pretty good. Yesterday was just a bit better of a day than usual. And I'm glad it happened. Tried to be quiet as I walked past Crowven's door that morning. Saw that he left it open a crack, so I peeked in. Yeah, who's supposed to be the fucking creep here? He was sleeping, still. Yeah, no duh. Drooling on his pillow, and arm hanging over the side. Looked absolutely silly. But it was nice to see him getting some rest for once, instead of racing to get out of the house before dawn. Seeing as he was still home, I thought it might be nice if I made breakfast for the two of us. Went downstairs and into the kitchen and started preparing some stuff that we had. A while later, I heard Crowven coming down the stairs. On the thumps of his steps, but he still alerted me by asking, "Hey, you cooking something down there? Come into the kitchen. Just finished making pancakes." Yeah, this is definitely going to be a dream, if the reoccurring theme is going to be pancakes. I am forever traumatized from that last nightmare. What kind? Another kind. Chocolate chip, duh. You're right. It was foolish of me to ask. Crowven took his usual chair in the kitchen as I set out plates for us. Do you want milk or water? Milk, of course. What kind of stupid arsehole do you take me for? Crowven seemed preoccupied with his phone, but I was in too nice of a mood to care about that. Gave us both milk glasses and some chocolate syrup on the table just in case. 'Cause, you know, you can never have too much. Crowven, are you doing anything today? Why? Just had a lot of fun yesterday. I don't know. Thought maybe we could do something again today? If you wanted to. Oh, you want to? I hadn't really been planning on it. Oh, I mean, it's okay if you're busy and all. Well, I mean... there's some things I have to take care of first. Will you be free later tonight? I mean, yeah, I guess. I really don't hang out with anyone besides you anyways. Alright, cause Gay and I were thinking of heading to this club tonight. The gang? You know, me and my buds. Oh, I've heard you talk about them, but I've never met them before. See, Perfect then. You can come to the club with us, meet him, we can let loose over a few drinks, so all good. Don't drink, but I didn't terribly mind going to a club with Crowven. I'd never really been to a club before, even though I was sure I'm not really the kind of crowd they expect to see in there. I was always curious to see what one was like, so I look forward to it. I tried to keep myself busy throughout the day. I cleaned the cupboard a bit. I said I'd been getting a bit out of shape, and I tried to start a grocery list since I was sure we'd had to go on a run soon. Despite how I thought I might feel, I was excited actually. I never met these friends of Crowven, but I know that he's known them for a while. At least since he's been living close to Blackwood, but maybe even earlier. There's been times when Crowven would rush out of their house during dinner just to go meet them. At least I always assumed it was them. He's always hanging out with them as far as I know. Despite how much he seems to spend with them, never met them, or have even seen what they look like before. Always hear good things about them from him though. So at the very least, I trust they're nice people. I hope they like me. I keep up with Crowven throughout the day. Had to ride a bus into town without him this time, but that was okay. The hard part was following his directions. His club seemed like an awful lot of work to get to, but I was eventually able to find it, after I realized it was sunken into the sidewalk. There was a staircase leading down to the entryway, and I heard Crowven yell. Ah, there she is. So I cascaded down them and finally met the people I'd heard so much about. Oh yeah, I remember the crazy old girl. Here she is. Gal of the hour. Hi. That's all I could mutter out. It appeared more rough than expected. I mean, I knew that was kind of the look and crowd Crowven liked to hang around, but maybe I wasn't as ready to meet them as I thought. Right, check him out. Fellas, this is Mary. Mary, these are the fellas. My dude over there is Theodore. Right, Theodore. How could I forget Theodore, the other half of the chaos. Other girl over here is Sapara, that's what her name was. I'm surprised I forgot about Theodore, but I remember the fucking crazy wolf lady. Yo. Oh, she's kinda cute, Crowven. In a scary kinda way. Yeah. Creepy cute, as they say. I like her eyes. Just screaming like, hey, looky, I've got a demon inside of me. Wouldn't you like to know? I like her horns too. She sells the look. Crowven's friends. I wasn't sure how to feel about their compliments, or how they were looking at me. Felt as though they were eyeing me down. They stood up mostly to Crowven's other side. I wish they'd stop looking at me like that. I wasn't really sure what to say. Alright, what are we waiting for then? Let's get in there. Peering around Crowven and his pals, it was bouncing in front of the door. Seemed like a giant compared to us. You could also see they was kind of glaring at us. Whispered over to Crowven. Is that guy gonna let us in? Huh? Oh no, definitely not. Cool though, I'm going to be a distraction. Okay, good, because I'm terrible at them, so you guys will run in and I'll find my own way in. Huh? You've done this plenty of times before, so don't worry about it. I promise it's gonna be okay. Right. If you say so. Man, you seem to know your way around this better than I do. That'll go. It's easy. You don't even have to do anything except to go with the flow. Watch as Crowven walked right up to the bouncer and promptly kicked his. Oh dear. Crowven zipped past us, bouncer charging down his path, missing the rest of us by a hair. Before I could even call out to him, I felt a tug on my arm as Theodore and Sapara pulled me to the door. Come on, dumbass. That's our opening. And I was brought inside without any more protest. I forgot how loud clubs are supposed to be. Oh yeah, we got some fancy lights. I mean, I'd never been in one before. I'd been expecting them to be loud, of course. Didn't like the way the music felt as it pumped through my ears. And my bones shake. It's pretty dark, but there was plenty of colourful strobing lights about. There was a large dance floor and a DJ booth, and a bar off to the side, and plenty of people were up and dancing. We had been in here for a few minutes, but I could already feel how humid the atmosphere was. And there was no doubt it was starting to only start feeling more apparent as the night went on. I looked around us. Crowven wasn't anywhere. He was stuck here with his friends. They were talking to each other, but I couldn't hear any of what they were saying over the booming music. They seemed to hear each other just fine, though. I mean, one of them has the ears of a wolf, so eventually they started walking somewhere. Crowd close behind them, not wanting to lose them in the crowd of people. I sat down at a table and I awkwardly squeezed in next to them. To my surprise, Theodore took out a cigarette and a lighter. Wasn't sure if he was allowed to smoke in here, but I felt too intimidated to question it. Especially to someone I didn't know. I was also starting to worry about Crowven. He still wasn't here yet. I considered taking out my phone and calling him, just to be safe, but before I knew it, he was heading to our table. He even had a drink in hand. That's probably why he was taking a while. I was astonished as he sat down next to us as if nothing had happened. Jeez, can you believe these assholes? Oh, I can believe it. Especially when it comes to you. Hey, shut up. I don't understand why it's always gotta be like this. You're giving them money, after all. Shouldn't that be enough for him? How'd you get back in here anyways? Nah, don't worry about it, Mars. I got it all under control. He says that. I say it because it's true, you fucking dick. So, what were you talking about over there? Nothing. We were just waiting for you to show up. Oh, waiting on little old me. That's so sweet. So sweet I could puke. Oh, again? Shut up, fuck. Shut the fuck up, dickwad. Crowven and his friend laughed amongst each other. Anyone could see how close they were with just a quick glance at them right now. It seemed to make him happy. Happier than I see him in a while. I like seeing Crowven interacting with them and seeing how well they got along. But that just made me feel even more of an outsider, sitting amongst them all. So, Mary, was it? Theodore took a long drag of his cigarette and then blew it right in my face. Could you not? Tried to be polite demeanor as he did so. What do you do? Huh? I'm sorry, I don't understand. It's quite an easy question, ain't it? What do you do? What do I do? What's your job, sweetheart? Oh, currently not working. I used to be a waitress. Sure, let's go with the waitress option. Only lasted a little while. I'm, not the best when it comes to people, I guess. Luckily, I've been able to stay with Crowven while I try to sort things out. He's been very generous letting me stay. Oh, Crowven's letting you have it easy, huh? You mooch off of him, then? Playing things smart if you are. What's he brought for you, huh? Huh? If it's a jacuzzi, can I try it? God, I wish we had that kind of money. Hey, knock it off, eh? Oh, no, it's not like that. Unless it is. Does Crowven think I'm mooching off of him? Well, I mean, I could understand why he's been kind of moody lately. You say that, huh? I'm not following. Don't worry about it. Sav's just a fucking idiot. Yeah, says you. Point proven. Anyway, so Mary, where'd you get those eyes, huh? Oh, my parents gave them to me? Oh, jeez, must have been a disappointing present. If my mama gave me eyes like a dead fish, I'd have been bawling. Hope they kept the receipt. It's just jossing. Don't take it too seriously. Yeah, I'm just having a little bit of fun. I think Mary's too nice of a name for it, though. Nice? Nice like soft. It's too soft. Like a pansy. If she's gonna be hanging with us, she needs a cool name. Should we call her Mars too, then? Mars off. Only I'm allowed to call her that. Oh, I know. We can call her Scary Mary. Hey, that's how she got the nickname. Nice. Scary Mary? Well, hold on now. Pretty fitting, I think. You think I'm scary? Oh, definitely. Like, I'm scared when I go to sleep tonight. You'll be standing at the foot of my mattress. And you'll be saying something like, ooh, the weak remains. I mean, I guess I can kind of see that. You can? Did she ever do that to you, Crowven? Nah, I'm just joking. Mary's too soft. It's like a marshmallow. Well, we know what we do with marshmallows, right? We roast them. That felt weird. Everything just felt like too much. Like there wasn't enough room for everything that was happening. Lights, music, people, Crowven's friends. It was all a bit too much for me. Need to... Excuse me, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh, that's it. She's like Bloody Mary. Sneaking into the bathroom to take her next victim through the mirror. Be easy on him, won't ya? Lights in the bathroom ain't that good, and you scare the shit out of someone looking like that. Thanks, Wolf Girl. Got up from the table and scrambled my way throughout the crowd, looking for the ladies' room. I'd begun to regret coming here. Even if it weren't for the way his friends were talking, I wasn't a fan of the atmosphere. It was so loud and so bright. I never liked this kind of stuff. Why didn't I come again? I went into his bathroom, only there did I realize how sweaty I was. Felt gross. Went over to one of the sinks and rinsed my hands and face with some cold water. We're not gonna get, like, jump scared or something. Already had it happen once with a nightmare. Crowven never told me his friends were like that. I mean, why are you surprised? Have you seen the way Crowven acts? He used to describe them to me. They always seemed so much nicer through his words. Although I should have expected any different. I always knew these were the kind of people Crowven liked to hang out with. I don't know why. Crowven's such a nice person, even if he hasn't been the nicest lately. Still, Crowven's been moody. It doesn't mean it or it'll pass. You'll start feeling better. Eventually. You'll go back to treating me like he did before. Right? But these people, I just met them, and yet, the way they were talking to me, Crowven didn't seem to mind it that much. Maybe I was the problem then. I probably shouldn't have taken things so seriously. Before I could have my thoughts to myself much longer, though, someone opened one of the doors behind me. I didn't even know someone was here. Good thing I wasn't thinking out loud. She approached the sink to wash her hands, and then I realized it was Twyla? I never picked you for to be with this crowd. Oh, hey. Didn't expect to see you here. Likewise. Doesn't really seem your type of event. No offense. I could say the same about you. What are you doing here? I come here a lot, actually. Really? I wouldn't have expected that from you. Well, it's not a lot. I just meet up with some friends here every once in a while. I also just realized she's here, Crowven's here. Uh-oh. Well, shit. Where they like to be. How about you? Crowven wouldn't like it if he found out I was talking to Twyla right now. I don't know how Twyla feels about him, so it might not be best time to bring him up to her. I was just invited by a friend. I've never been to one of these places, so I thought it could be nice. But it's really loud out there. My friend brought some of the other friends and they're what? I don't know. Obnoxious, maybe? I don't know. Feels mean to say, but they kind of feel mean to me. Mean how? I don't know, like, compare me to Bloody Mary and stuff. Gross. That sucks. That's why I'm in here, actually. I don't really think I want to go back out again. I can do you a favor if you like. Oh? My friends and I like to sit in the VIP area. I don't take you for that kind of person, Twyla. Well, fuck me silly. Well, we can go up to the VIP. Hell yeah. A lot more chill over there, for lack of a better word. Wait, you're actually inviting me? Haven't even known each other that long. And VIP rooms are expensive too, aren't they? It's fine. We're going to be working together, right? I mean, we haven't really been hanging out that much, but when I go to do your route, we definitely will be. So we should help each other out. Besides, I have a feeling I'm not really going to come back to this place after tonight. Well, that's kind of ominous. So I don't think anyone will be bothered by you just being here one time. What should I do? Twyla's offer does sound appealing, but Crowven invited me here. Can I really leave him alone? Though he's with friends, but still. Yeah, and also, you do realize he's probably gonna find out that, you know, I was hanging out with Twyla. What if he starts wondering about me? If he finds out that I was hanging out with Twyla, he might get upset with me again, and yeah, I don't think he would be getting over this one. The relationship was starting to get better. Don't want him to get mad at me again. What should I do? What do I do? Well, seeing as we are going with Twyla's route, we will refuse her offer for now. It's very nice of you to offer, but I'm sorry. I wouldn't feel right abandoning the people who invited me here. And they have been a little nasty. Suit yourself then. Twyla then left out of the bedroom without another word. Don't worry, we'll go visit the VIP in Twyla's route. Hopefully. I followed her shortly after. Didn't see her after exiting the bathroom again, which is probably for the best. It always seemed like there were more people than when I'd entered. Caught me a bit off guard, but I tried to remember to keep my composure as I made my way back to the table. Even though I didn't really feel like going back, it was the right thing to do. I was invited here after all. Besides, if I went up with Twyla, Crowven might get worried about me. Because he still cares, right? Yeah, he is gotta. Turned to the table and Crowven clumsily got up to let me slide into my seat again. Looked intoxicated already. Hey, sorry. Did I miss anything? Nothing much except Crowven drowning two of those little shits he's drinking already. Oh, really? Waiting for him to throw him up. Depending on how much he can get to. I didn't think he can make it to double digits. Oh, is he okay? I'm fine. Don't even worry about it. I keep an eye on him. Yeah, I try to. Everyone's eyes are always on Crowven. Mary, Mars. Yes? I was just telling him about that thing you do. But, like, you know it better than not me, so... Yeah, tell us. Yeah, something about the graveyard, right? We like that place too, so... Oh, do you? Don't recall having ever seen you there before. But, well, yeah, I think they liked about thing about sneaking into funerals, seeing as they you know, a little bit of a troublemakers. I just spend a lot of time there, so I'm quite familiar with the layout. I actually flowers and alone the graves sometimes, and I also, on occasion, sneak into a funeral too. Oh, now. That's something I didn't expect out of us supposed goody two-shoes. Talk about a party crasher. Tell them that nickname they call you. Oh. Some folks have started calling me, Cemetery Mary. Because I'm, like, always there. And Mary is my name. Oh, that's you. I heard that name before. I just didn't expect Cemetery Mary to be your honey and delight. Oh? Yeah, I thought it was like some kind of urban legend, you know. We thought it was a ghost in the cemetery. Well, who knows? Maybe I am. Do you want to know? I can maybe spook ya. But beware of the dreaded Cemetery Mary. She creeps amongst the graves of her victims, and you could be next. Oh no, I would never. Now that I'm thinking about it, Cemetery Mary. I like it. Sounds like a band name. Actually, it kinda does. Mind if I use it? Sure, go ahead. Everyone else has been calling me that, so... Oh, you're in a band? Nah. The only people have to start a band with are these two chuckle farts. The only thing they know how to play is with my temper. Hey, don't say that, man. Yeah, you love us. Love is a strong word. Don't be fucking rude. Bro hit Theodore with the ends of her sleeves. He laughed. Crowven laughed. I laughed too. Found it a lot easier to join in their conversation. At least easier than it was before. I was kind of glad I had decided to return to the table. Still was a bit uneasy, of course, but I did just meet them after all, and they were all way closer with each other than me, and then to me. But I felt like maybe after a lot of time, they could grow to be some of my friends too. I really like that. I just wish they didn't say that stuff before. That's all. As the night went on, Crowven had downed quite a few drinks. He was hopelessly drunk, flopped over the table and only able to giggle to himself. Oh great, he's a happy drunk. He never used to be this bad when it came to drinking. Picked him up off the table and told his friends I ought to get him home. They didn't protest in the slightest. Wished them a good night, slumped Crowven over my shoulder and headed to the exit. Wasn't sure how I was going to be able to get Crowven out without the bouncer noticing. But to my surprise, when I opened the door, no one was out there. I was confused, but I wasn't going to pass up the opportunity. Hurried along as fast as I could, what with Crowven on top of me and all. We then waited together at the bus stop for the next bus to come so that we could get home. It was hard for me to tell if Crowven had passed out or not while we were waiting, but got up when the bus arrived. Still carried him though, just in case he tripped over himself. I mean, I do that even when I'm sober. And I don't even drink alcohol, so, can't even use that excuse. And we got on the bus together. Oh, cute. Bus ride was long and tiring. Crowven leaning over me, his breath reeking of overpriced alcohol. It was even harder getting off the bus. Still carried him, because I know he needed me. Mary. Yeah. Are you okay? Mary. He hiccuped. Everyone liked seeing him like this. But at least I knew that when he was with me, he was safe. Yes, Crowven. I love you. I love you too. I really do. Always loved Crowven. It was like family. Yeah, I think he means something a little different. The first friend I had ever made. The only friend I'd ever made. Well, we're about to meet a couple more if we go down those routes. Although with one of them, we might end up losing a friend. Maybe. Hearing him say he loved me was something he seldom did as the years passed. So hearing him say it right now, well, I wish I could say it made me very happy. Oh, cute. It did make me feel a little happy, but there's always a but. I wish it was something I could hear him say when he was sober too. Yeah, that's fair enough. I carried Crowven back up to his room and laid on top of his bed. I was about to say, and laid on top of him? Actually, don't do that. Don't take advantage of somebody who is drunk, even if you think you know them. I think he passed out the minute his head hit the pillow. God, I wish I could do that. It usually takes me a good half an hour to an hour to fall asleep, so I kissed his forehead goodnight and headed to my own room. Aw, that's cute. Wish I could have slept as easily as he did. Yeah, we've been doing that for the last, week now? But I had more to take care of first. Are you there? I have a question for you. Yes? What do you do all day? I can't answer that. Of course you can't. Why not? Definitely don't just sit at the phone all day. Well, of course I don't. Then what do you do? I can't tell you. Is it because you're scared? Don't be silly. Of course I'm scared. Really? I have every reason to be. Maybe even more reasons than you do. If you can believe that. You still haven't answered me though. What is it that you do? I look out for you. Good night, Mary. Still as vague as ever.